Welcome into the Friday Night Blitz. The lights are bright, the pressure's rising, and every Friday night feels a little more important than the last. I'm Olivia Cleary, and this, of course, is Brett Taylor.
Yep.
Here at Gill Coliseum, it was more than just an exhibition. It was a glimpse into two programs trying to define themselves. Fans showed up and showed out today. I don't know if you can hear it back at home and in the studio, but the fans here are loud and into it. I've definitely seen a lot more passes from Malik Murphy to Trent Walker. With a culture built on resilience and a team firing on all cylinders, North Eugene is poised to make another deep playoff run. Texas State's Board of Regents is meeting later this morning, and at the top of the agenda, a decision that could finalize the Bobcats' move from the Sun Belt over to the Pac-12 starting in 2026. It's been 6 years since Oregon last made it to the Women's College World Series, but this year's team is making history of its own. And speaking of football, college football season is right around the corner, so get ready to start marking those Saturdays off your calendar. Oregon State fall camp starts Monday and Oregon starts next week, but ahead of fall camp, a few Ducks travel to Las Vegas for Big Ten Media Days. Not only are you healthy this year, but you're also playing a key role in the offense. Earlier this season, you surpassed 2,000 career points. What does it mean to you to reach that milestone?
You've had the chance to see Dante Moore up close in practice. What do you think of his potential and what he's going to be able to do this season?
Tuioti will definitely be a big part of this Oregon defense, but what's not set in stone, at least from what we've been told, is who is going to be QB1 later this week against Montana State. The Beavers took another hit as three-star cornerback Truly Bell announced he's backing off his commitment. Meet Riker Rohaley, a quarterback at Sheldon High School. The sophomore stepped in after starting quarterback Micah Richie Tuisui got hurt against Willamette a few weeks ago. But up next, a potential top 10 matchup against an unbeaten Indiana team. I was a sports reporter for Halloween, so I think you were twinning with that. We both had the same idea. What was it like to get your first little taste of what this coming season's going to be like during the spring game?
What is it that makes you two such a dynamic, dangerous duo when you're on the court together?
It's no secret college athletics is undergoing a massive shift. From realignment and powerhouse conferences to expanded playoff formats, the landscape of college sports looks far different than it did just a few years ago. But one of the most notable and at times controversial changes has been the emergence of NIL.
Kind of like how people were saying AI is changing the world for the worse, but NIL is just, something that has been wanted by athletes for a long time. It's just now that we're allowed to have it is just so amazing.
While some critics argue it disrupts the balance of amateur athletics, others see it as an opportunity to grow, express themselves, and to build something lasting beyond their sport. And for Gianna Bullock, NIL has done just that.
It's more than just making money. It's making connections, having relationships with brands. It's learning how to negotiate, and it's putting yourself out there, taking risks. It's an opportunity at the end of the day.
The senior heptathlete for Oregon has been competing at one of the highest levels in college track since 2021. The same year, NIL was first introduced by the NCAA. And she hasn't just participated, she's made a name for herself.
This year, I was able to improve my indoor pentathlon score and be ranked number 5 UO all time. And I scored 5th at our first Big Ten competition. My score 55-55, it would be ranked, it would definitely be ranked top 25 in the nation.
That track record has given Gianna a platform, one she's using to do more than just win titles. To her, growing her platform in NIL is less about financial gain and more about storytelling and giving student athletes the opportunity to be more than just their sport.
I feel like most people, they only know what they see or hear, and if I'm able to be a voice for myself as a woman in sports that also, has hobbies, has a family, works hard, goes through struggles, just using my platform and growing it to share with people my experience and, maybe encourage them to start their own journey as an athlete or, share their experiences with others.
As her personal brand grows, so does her role as a representative. Not just of herself, but of the university and the city she now calls home.
What does it mean to you to be able to represent the school and just the community as a whole?
This is something bigger than myself, and even though I'm redshirting and I was competing unattached, I was just like, wow, I get to come here every day, and just the people that make it seem so cool and that make me feel really special. And I would have never known if I never took the leap to go across the country and just try something new and be a part of this program. So yeah, I'm really grateful that I was able to have this opportunity.
Reporting in Hayward Field, I'm Olivia Cleary.
This season looks a lot different for you compared to last season. Last year in the season opener, you suffered a season-ending knee injury. What's it like to finally be on the court and playing this season?
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot better, you know, to be on the court than off the court. But I think last year gave me a real chance to kind of step back and see what it takes to play at this level and just, you know, learn the game in a different way. So although it was an unfortunate time, I was just grateful to be able to still be able to come back. Grateful to my coaches for that, and you know, this year it's been amazing to be back on the court. You know, get back up to the speed of the game, and just enjoy, you know, not taking for granted just being out there again.
Not only are you healthy this year, but you're also playing a key role in the offense. Earlier this season, you surpassed 2,000 career points. What does it mean to you to reach that milestone?
I had a lot of talent around me to help me experience that. I've had a lot of great coaches that have helped me just develop me and put me in amazing positions to have this individual success, but I know, you know, none of it would be possible without the teammates I've had both here and at Miami. So I'm just grateful, honestly. You know, God blessed me with the talent, and I'm just grateful that, you know, I'm able to go out there and do what I can each and every night.
And you're not the only one to surpass that milestone. Your teammate Deja Kelly also reached 2,000 career points this season. What is it that makes you two such a dynamic, dangerous duo when you're on the court together?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how many teams can say that they have 2,000 point scorers on their team. So it's just an incredible testament to her as well, and her work ethic and everything that she's done and given back to the game. And you know, I'm grateful that she came here and we were able to team up for our last years and just play together and hopefully continue to make a great run in the Big Ten and a deep run in the tournament.
Deja's not the only new addition to this roster. There were 7 new additions this year. How did your team build chemistry with so many new faces?
Yeah, we started early. We knew the summer was going to be super important and just how we bonded on and off the court. So we took our time there. You know, we made sure that we spent time with each other, not only here but outside the gym, and we just built those relationships early, knowing that, you know, we did have 9 new faces and I was coming back. I haven't played in a year, so there was a lot of chemistry to start building there. So yeah, I think the key was just to start early, and then throughout the year, you know, when we hit adversity, when we hit a wall, just continuing to lean on those relationships.
And as you alluded to earlier, it's the first season the team's in the Big Ten Conference. What makes Big Ten basketball so different and so unique compared to other conferences you've played in?
Yeah, I know that's, you know, it's my home conference. It's, you know, I'm from Ohio, so just being able to see the Big Ten grow and being from home, I've watched the Big Ten a lot. I think it's just a hard-nosed conference where you're going to have to work, and it's going to be a dogfight every single night. There's a lot of skill, there's a lot of talent, but it comes down to just blue-collar basketball and who wants it more.